our September comparison from 2019 to 2020 and see how our spending has changed, either positive or negative. So to start off, I already listed all of the categories that had transactions for each year. There are some categories that aren't listed, but it means we didn't have activity either last year or this year in the category. So they weren't listed because I only had so many spots. To start off, we will look at our mortgage. So last year it was $1,139. And this year it is $1,150. I know that change was due to our escrow, which includes our homeowner's insurance and our property taxes. So the difference was $11. And for RAV4, the payment has stayed the same, $420. And for the truck, last year we paid $233. And this year in September, we didn't have to make a payment because that is paid off. Heck yes. So that is a payment we don't have to worry about. For our motorcycle, last year we were paying a base of $200. This year in September, we were able to put $400. So we doubled our payment, which that's a good change. Our braces payment stayed the same. Our phone bill went from $116 to $132. We had added insurance to our phones, so that's why that increase happened. Our internet went up from 71 to 75. So $4 difference, not too bad. Sewer and garbage went from 64 to 68. Another $4 difference. Life insurance, that did not change. So these were all of our fixed expenses. Typically, fixed expenses don't change month after month, but year to year, they can have some differences. Our Amazon was $126, and again, it was $126 this year, so there was no change in that one. Our auto maintenance, last year we spent $127 in this category. This year we spent $658, which was a difference of $531. And we had to buy tires for my RAV4, so that is where the majority of that came from. And then for beauty, we spent $107, and our beauty includes makeup, nail polish. It also includes our hygiene. So it'll include toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, that sort of things also. And this year, I only spent $63, which is a difference of $44. Our car tabs, we didn't have to renew them last year. We get them done every 2 years. Or we're trying to get them done every 2 years, which we did do that for the RAV4, which is $178. So that had a difference of $178. This also includes our state parks. We get a sticker that we can go to any state park without having to pay. And for clothes, this clothes category, last year we didn't split it out between my husband and I. This year we do, but for this, since I don't know what it was last year split, I combined them. And plus I don't have enough lines to add a split category. But this ended up being $106 last year. And this year, the clothes category was $53, which gives us a difference of $53. Wow. Exactly half. That's funny. This is actually a negative, and I just noticed that this one is a negative also. We spent less this year than we did last year. And let's see, our dental category, we didn't spend anything last year, and I had a filling that was corrected in my front tooth once I got my braces off, so that was an increase. Our dogs category, we only had Leah September of last year, but he was just barely born, so we hadn't actually gotten him yet. So she doesn't play with toys too much. She's a medium breed, so she doesn't eat a lot either. So we don't seem to have to buy as much food for her, but I think we had to buy Buddy's food and Leah's food this year for last month. So that was kind of a high expense. And then we always usually get a couple toys or treats and stuff for them as well. Mostly Buddy, for the toys at least. And our electricity bill last year was $78. And this year it was $98. So that's quite a difference. I just think we were a little more conscious of our electricity bill, which we did start for October to try to keep an eye on it better. And for entertainment, we spent $91 last year in September. This year we spent $26. And you might have noticed, normally in our fixed expenses, we have Netflix in here, but to save room, we put it under entertainment. So this is actually going to be a negative. And let's see. So that's a $65 difference. For gas, last year we spent $165. And this year we spent $248. That's a difference of $83. This year, Matt's hunting trip was earlier in the year. Last year, he, I think, went in October at some time. So that really added to the increase in gas for this year. Let's see, gifts. We spent $181 last year. And this year we didn't spend any. I know I had one of my friends get married, so we had her bridal shower, bachelorette party, and her wedding right around this time. So I imagine that's where a lot of that came from. This year we didn't spend any of that, so that is a decrease. For groceries, this is insane. So our groceries does include household. So I do know household is part of this, but last year we spent $1,141. Again, my friend had gotten married last year, so we had a bachelor girls weekend. We went to a house on the lake and brought a bunch of food, so I do know probably like $100 went to that. And maybe $200 went to household. This year, we spent only $546. So that was a significant decrease of $595. It's situations like that where you see that's really where a lot of our spending has gotten under control, which is awesome. I mean, gifts is hard because I love giving gifts. Groceries, I mean, is also hard. I love eating, let's be honest. So these are two categories that I have been a little more aware of. And home maintenance, we didn't spend anything last year. This year we spent $90. Hunting and outdoors, last year Matt spent $800. And $802. Whoops. Look at that. That's perfect because I don't have any white out. And then this year he only spent $79. He bought a new hunting scope for his rifle, and he was going to the shooting range to prepare for hunting season. So the difference of these ones was $723. So since he obviously didn't need to buy a new scope or go to the shooting ranges often because he did archery this year. So that kind of saved some money in there. For office supplies and books, last year we spent $12. This year we spent $75, which a little bit of that was my stickers for October and November. And then I also bought my new 2021 planner, which let me show you. I got this one. Hopefully you can see that. I am so excited for it. It's a happy planner and it has the dashboard layout, and that's new for me and I'm excited to try that out. And let's see, so that was a difference of $63. For restaurants, we spent $219 last year, which was a lot of Dutch Bros coffee and or Bros Rebel drinks, which is like a Red Bull. It's just their kind of brand of energy drink. That was the majority of those, which those add up a lot, as you can see. So this one had a decrease. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting to put the negatives. This is a negative also. Okay, so this was a decrease of $154. And for vacation, I didn't spend any money last year, and this year I spent $110. So that was a difference of that. And these are all just like little local trips. Obviously right now in 2020, there's no big vacations or anything. These are just little trips to kind of get out of the house a little. So vision last September, I spent $391.57. Oh shoot, I wasn't doing that. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I was trying not to do any of the decimals. But this year I spent $72. And I say I spent because I'm the one that needs glasses or contacts. Matt has perfect vision. This is how much a year supply of my contacts are. I have to get the dailies because my eyes developed an allergy to the previous ones. And this is an upfront cost. I have been getting a $200 gift card rebate. So in the end, they only cost like $200 for the year. This, I ended up getting glasses this year, and I had bought them off of Zinni Optical. And I'm still going to get contacts, but it might be a little bit later because I have a sinking fund for it, but it's not quite there yet. And the difference on these, which negative, I remember, thank goodness, is $320. That should have been $392, so the difference would have been $320. Just saying. So that is a recap for our yearly comparison from September 2019 to 2020. And I just think it's so important to kind of review your transactions. For sure, doing a review of the month for September, which I showed those in my budget review and my sinking funds, but that shows everything that we've spent for the year in those two videos. But I also think it's important to see how you've done year to year, just to know which ones are your problem areas, or just to kind of get a better idea of how you spend your money. Like last year, we obviously contacts, hunting and outdoors, groceries is a big thing for us. I hope you enjoy this yearly comparison, checking out how we spent our money last year compared to this year, and I will see you next time. Bye!